Here are 5 big tips for reclaiming your screen. First thing is, once you're done printing, you have to remove the ink from the screen while it's on the press. So, take my squeegee set down there, and I'll just get as much as I can off the screen. Once you get as much ink off your screen as possible, now you're ready to put it in the screen wash area, and away you go. Alright, now that you got your screen in your screen reclaiming area, I'd like to talk to you about something I think is really important, and that is wearing the proper equipment. Notice I have an apron on, but I usually go a little bit farther than that when I am reclaiming. Like I will have safety glasses, and in some cases I'll even wear ear protection, and I also wear gloves because they are chemicals. If you can keep chemicals off you, the better off you are. So, whenever you get your screen ready for the next use of it, you have to first remove the ink, and then you have to remove the stencil. And we're going to be using Chroma screen wash. Ink reclaimer reclaims ink. Stencil reclaimer removes the stencil. That's why there's actually 2 parts to it. So I'm going to put a little bit of Chroma syrup on. Now what I did here is I put the stencil remover on. I'm letting it sit for a little while because the longer this sits on there, the better. However, never ever let reclaimer dry on your screen. If you let emulsion reclaimer dry on your screen, you might as well take a razor blade and cut it out because it's going to freeze in there. The next step is to use a high pressure washer to remove the excess emulsion that's on your screen. One thing that I'd like to note is that the Chromaline emulsions reclaim very easy. They are designed to reclaim easily. So you may wonder, why is a high pressure washer really important? Well, one thing, high pressure washer blasts the emulsion out of the knuckles of the mesh. Without that, you're not really getting all of the emulsion off. By the way, you are getting some residual inks off too. Use a high pressure washer. It makes life a whole lot easier. Alright, now that I removed all the ink and all the emulsion from the screen, the next step is to degrease it. Now one thing about our Chroma Wet, it is also an adhesion promoter. What does that mean? That means it's going to have it'll help get a better bond between the emulsion and the screen. So it's going to hold better. Now why do you put a degreaser on the screen right after you're done reclaiming it? Because there are chemicals probably still on your screen. A degreaser just helps make sure the screen is clean. Remember, the cleaner the screen, the better the print. That's what a degreaser is all about. So, now once that's done, it's ready to be dried.